goodbye to the Universal Port and Osaka.
Arigatou gozaimasu. So much fun.
Alright, saying goodbye.
Bye, Osaka. See you next time.
We're now gonna try and do a Shinkansen to Tokyo. It's all delayed because of the snow.
Snow.
And it's pretty cold.
Oh, snow.
Let's go.
Oh.
Alright, this is the part where we leave Osaka and head back to Tokyo. And honestly, it's bittersweet. Because once we're back, the trip is basically in its final chapter. If I split this whole trip into 4 parts, I would say part 1 is Asakusa. The first Tokyo energy, everything felt new when we were just wandering around. Like, we can't just believe we're here kind of feeling. Part 2 was Disney with Giselle's family, familiar but somehow still magical in a way only Japan can do. Part 3 was Osaka, food, lights, chaos, the kind of city that keeps you moving even when you're tired. And now part 4, Shinjuku. 3 days left. And this is when it starts to hit. We're leaving soon. Once we got to Shinjuku, we did what we do best. Find sushi and spend money we don't have. First impressions of Shinjuku? It's just busy. And looking back, yeah, it's still kind of busy. Because up until now, our stays were kind of protected. Asakusa was kind of laid back. Disney Hotel was a bubble. The Universal Hotel was another bubble. But Shinjuku is the opposite of a bubble. It's the heart of the chaos. There are malls on top of malls, shopping streets that lead to more shopping streets, and it always felt like we were in someone's way. Like, we got lost trying to find sushi, and then we tried to take a cute picture by the Godzilla, and it felt like the entire city collectively said, "Sir, please keep moving." And the funniest part is, no one's even being rude. Everyone's just walking by like they have somewhere important to be. After shopping sushi and getting humbled by Shinjuku traffic, we did the nightly ritual, Don Quijote and then the konbini. Our home base was the Shinjuku Washington Hotel, and oof, this room was small. From what I understand, it's smaller than already small Japanese standard, but honestly, it was a cute way to end the trip. It forced family bonding. Like, forced. I basically trapped my wife and son to be in a premium shoebox that they had no choice but to stay close to me. Also, both of them were sick. Coughing, sniffles, the whole thing. And somehow after 3 days in this tiny room, I didn't get sick, which means one of 2 things. Either I'm built different, or the konbini egg sandos boosted my immune system. Honestly, it was probably the egg sandos. Next day, and honestly it was a sad one, Giselle's parents were flying back to the Philippines, and it was amazing having them with us, watching them bond with Zayn, seeing him light up around them. It hit different. We did breakfast and tried to act normal and then watched them leave. And that's the weird part about trips like this. You go from family memory moment to, okay, what's the next train stop in like 5 minutes? So after saying goodbye, we did the only thing we know how to do when we're emotional. We went shopping. First stop, Flagship Disney Store. After the Disney Store, we headed to Lumine. And this is where Japan keeps surprising me. These malls aren't just malls. It's like a whole city stacked upon itself. We ended up at the food floor because we had cravings we kept putting off. We tried some dumplings, then we saw some fluffy pancakes and a burger, which honestly, crazy combo, but at this point we were just following vibes. Then we hit a bucket list item, Zoff. I kept seeing videos where you can get prescription glasses here in like 30 minutes for a fraction of what it costs in the States. And I didn't fully believe it, but until we were actually there and then we saw it and we did it. Eyes test, pick frames, and they were like, come back in a bit. And I'm thinking, how is this real?
Wow, new glasses in Japan.
Wow.
I got 2.
How long it take to make?
30 minutes.
Damn.
30-minute glasses, and these ones are made in Japan.
That's cool.
Fancy. Do you want to show them yours? Here's yours, black box for man that likes black.
You got some choice words there.
You like the color black?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at your, it's a Shiba Inu or something. Dog. Cute.
Woo.
Wow.
After that glasses adventure, we left the mall and went back into the city, and then Giselle had a random craving. Japanese McDonald's. And I'll be honest, it was kind of cool, but also kind of weird. Like, why is it this packed when there are so many better options literally everywhere? We tried it anyway. Menu's interesting, experience is fun, food, not so amazing. But it didn't make me think. Going city to city and trying a local version of fast food chains could be a funny tradition. Also, it could be a complete waste of time, but at this point we're so many days deep into Japan, your brain kind of works differently, right? Anyways, here's a funny little clip of me brushing my teeth in the tiny little bathroom where my head was hitting the ceiling. Alright, last full day in Japan. And we weren't looking forward to it because last days aren't fun. It's just errands, and in Japan, errands mean shopping. We started with breakfast at the small cafe, trying to move slow for a second, and then it was straight into mission mode. Next stop, Alpen, which is basically the Japanese version of Dick's, which, is some awkward wording by me, but it's like Dick's Sporting Goods. I just hate how that sentence sounds, but you get what I mean. After that, we hit one of our last tourist trap locations we hadn't done yet, Takeshita Street, and yeah, it's chaos. Shoulder to shoulder busy. But it was also kind of fun, and we were gonna miss this kind of energy once we left. We came for one specific reason, the viral luggage store, but we also saw the 7-Eleven with smoothies in it, so we made our first 7-Eleven smoothie. Then we got the suitcase and immediately remembered the downside. Dragging a giant suitcase through Takeshita Street is basically cardio. After that, we've been doing what we've been doing this whole trip, another sushi run. We've been trying to recreate the magic from our first sushi night in Shibuya, but honestly, nothing was hitting the same. And that's when it started to really feel like the trip was ending.
Last day in Japan.
Alright, last day of Tokyo. What are we gonna do to end the night?
Don Quijote.
Donkey. What are you gonna buy?
Stuff.
We just got an extra suitcase and luckily I can check in 2 bags, but so we can get 3 check bags, but I don't know if we can fit the stuff in the 3 bags we have already.
Hopefully we fit it all in there.
I barely brought anything, so I'm kind of curious who's been doing all the buying. It was Zane.
Here.
Final Don Quijote stop. I know people call it a tourist trap, and maybe it is, but I'm not gonna lie. I love the store. It basically takes everything viral about Japan and puts it into one building. And yeah, the price is probably a little marked up, but for last minute shopping and gifts, it's kind of perfect. This location was in a more local area too, so it was smaller and way less packed, which honestly made it better, because we had time to walk around and take it all in. And then we saw the protein section and this protein vending machine, and I'm not even exaggerating, that felt like a game changer. It's one of those moments where you realize Japan does so many things differently and somehow it just makes sense. Like the vending machine, the bidets everywhere, the nursing stations, the trains, even the fact that you can get a fresh egg sando at a konbini at any time. Everything feels convenient, like thought through. Things just work. And coming from the US, that part is the most shocking. Not all the lights, the crowds, just how smooth daily life feels.
It's ice and this one has no ice, so I'm wondering if it makes it not cold.
I prefer lukewarm.
Oh man, try this.
It's like a protein drink, dude.
Is it chocolate?
It's ice cubes.
It's ice cube? Oh my god, it puts ice cubes in it. Okay, let me get one without ice cream.
That's good.
What I get? You want one without ice cubes?
I think Japan has mastered their protein.
Gabunomi. Melon cream soda. In a bottle from a vending machine.
To end the night, I wanted to do one last bucket list item, which I don't know if we completed our bucket list because I just keep making it up as we go, but we wanted to eat at a local spot with no English menu and see if our Japanese skills could help us survive. And man, did I make a weird decision. I picked an Izakaya near that Don Quijote, and we basically walked into a bar with our 11-month-old. At first it was definitely some stares, like is this allowed stares, but after a minute, honestly, it was fine. Everyone kept drinking and smiling at Zane, he just smiled right back like he owned the place. The language barrier was tough, but there were enough pictures where we could just point and hope for the best, and it worked. And it worked out. Some of the best skewers I've had this whole trip. I would go back immediately if I could find it again. And the sweetest part, our server actually came out to ask us where we're from, which was either really kind or they were just generally confused how we found this place with a baby. And now, the final morning. This is us trying to pack the last 2 weeks of shopping into 3 suitcases.
Took out all my coins and used them for these.
Oh, nice.
After checking out, we did the classic Japan move one last time. After we put away our suitcases into a coin locker, we went to FamilyMart for the final breakfast. I've had so many egg sandos at this point that I'm pretty sure I'm 12% egg at this point. Something I'm really gonna miss actually. As you can see, I'm just stacking up that chicken and egg sando. Zane looking like he wants a bite. Then we headed to Haneda for one last bucket list item, the Disney vending machine. It's between Terminal 113 and 114 and Geselle went feral. Honestly, it was the perfect way to end the trip because
Found it!
we came here after months of planning and it turned into one of the best experiences we've ever had. I kept joking that Japan broke me, but I think it's because of a few things that happened at once. We got 2 straight weeks with our son, something we haven't had since he was born. I couldn't access work email out here, so for the first time in a long time, I could actually step away by force. And everywhere we went, people were so kind to Zayn. Every day somebody would stop, smile, wave, and say hi, sometimes even give him something. And the vibe here was just different. And I know I'm gonna miss it. And hopefully one day we can come back here and experience this all again. But real question, if you've been to Japan, what's the one thing you miss the most? For me, it's the egg sandos.
Alright, how much damage did you do on that little vending machine?
Actually, not that bad, but it's this whole bag.
What do you mean not that bad? You literally bought every plush. There was like kids lined up behind you. They were crying. They couldn't get anything because she bought everything. There's also there was kids crying. There's like worst trip ever. They were cussing at her in Japanese. You don't remember that?
No.
It didn't happen. I'm sorry.
I did get the last Elsa for Rocky.
See, you ruined it for all the Elsa fans.
I said he got lucky because there was one Anna and one Elsa. Well, there was a bunch of Elsas. I mean Annas apparently, because after I picked Elsa, she disappeared and then became Anna. So, wow, got lucky.
All the girls that wanted Elsa,
Sorry.
now they can't have it because of you and Rocky.
But I saw people who posted, about this plush, that the Mickey, the airline Mickey pilot, was sold out. So we got lucky because there was multiple of him today. And so I got him and Minnie. And the Donald pilot is so cute. He's holding an airplane in his hand.
Well, it's time to get some food. Bye. Uh-oh.
Wow.
How's it feel?
Sadness.
It's crazy. Curry was our first meal, and now it's going to be our last meal as we leave.
Sadness.
Yeah, ramen. Hopefully this ramen has been better than the other ramen you tried.
Yeah. It looks good.
Not that the ramens are bad, but they've been kind of... What do you say?
I like tonkatsu ramen, so I think that's probably what. Tonkatsu shoyu. Most of it is shoyu here. So.
I mean, curry's curry for me, so I just eat curry. I didn't think I'd eat this much curry, right, Zane? Want some curry?
Bye-bye, Japan.
You ready to say bye? And now...
On the plane.
Bye.
Bye. Arigatou gozaimasu, Japan.
So we've officially been back for like a couple hours. We woke up from nap and now we can't just walk to get food. We can't just go to a konbini. We gotta get in our car, and I'm too lazy to cook, so we're just gonna go pick up a pizza because that's the most American thing we can do, I guess.
Pizza.
Well,
I'm sad,
we survived.
but I'm also glad we're home safely.
We survived and we did it.
But I'm sad. No more bidet.
Bidets for days.
Bidet.
Bidet. Alright. Bye.
Bram text you.
Standing here, and I got the ice mango matcha. What? Is that mochi? I want to get to the actual high